Hey there, I am JB and I'm here with Demolish and Build 3, the Prologue, not to be mistaken with the demo that I also played. The Prologue will be available on March 1 on Steam, and of course, thank you Demolish Games SA for the early access. Alright, let's start the game, and I'm going to call myself, of course, Building Factory, and my name can be a little bit shorter than that. Just want to be named JB. And we can choose a picture. Now I have already checked this out and these are amazing pictures. With this guy, for some reason there is something wrong with his glasses, or at least it looks like something is wrong with it. But I am gonna go for a real manly man. Look at this guy down here. Doesn't he look like a real construction guy? He looks like the kind of guy that smears bacon fat in his beard and uses WD-40 as deodorant. Definitely this is the guy for me. Alright, let's see. I had a lot of fun with the demo and this prologue should offer a lot of other different stuff. Alright, so in this case the requirements are demolish the brick structure, demolish wooden structures. We have a sledgehammer and of course clear the dry grass, it seems like. If we do the bonus we can get 1000 extra. In this case we don't make any money because this is apparently for ourselves. I have started a company, now I need a headquarters. This property was large and cheap enough, so I bought it. I just need to clean it up so I can build myself an office. So let's start the job. And here we be, and holy moly what a mess it is. Alright, welcome to Demolish Build 3. Use your smartphone to get up to date on your current job and read messages. I remember all of this stuff. And yeah, we can also get damage, our health. And if so, we need to go to the medical package and press it one time and not 100 times like I did in the demo. Okay, so clear the dry grass and all that good stuff. Now we have a vehicle down here. Let's get into this vehicle. And yes, I already, did a little bit of this stuff. Just because I need to adjust the sound and camera and that good stuff. Okay, rotate the camera. We can do it by that. Very simple. And then zoom in the camera with scroll in and out. Perfect. And to exit the smartphone within this, what is it called, a bobcat or a skid steer, you can just look at it and then we can use the same thing. Alright, to get back, press E once again. We also have this menu down here, which I'm just going to zoom in. And the nicest thing about this is, depending on what you have up front, you can also have something extra on this guy, which I will be showing later on. But you can switch the window. I'm not quite sure what this is though, what I'm looking at right now. I do know that this is the bucket up front. This, I have no idea. If you know, you can let me know in the comment section. Alright, and then there's like this big arrow up here, which we need to enable the lights. Very good. And then switch to external camera. Now the first time apparently will always be, this laggy. If I would do it now, it is just instant. Okay, and yes, by holding the interact button. So here we can interact with stuff. We can also get out of the vehicle later on, which will be another option down here. And we can also focus. So if we would do press or hold tab, we can focus on the bucket. To move the vehicle forward or backwards, you can do that with W and of course S. In this case we clear the grass, we can turn by D and of course with A. Right, raise the arm. We need to hold our left mouse and then move the mouse forwards or backwards. And if you want to move the bucket, you move the mouse left and right. Now, this can be quite a tricky thing to get used to. So our first task is here to remove the grass. Now gladly it doesn't have to be done at 100%. Yeah, I already went a little bit into this. We also have boxes here which we cannot pick up just yet. You can, however, if you like to mess around, you can put them in your bucket. But I do have to warn, once you complete this first objective and get to the next objective, which you need to build your actual headquarters, these boxes will be laying around again, so you just need to ignore it for now. Right, in this case, let me see, can I already... Yeah, I can get out. And oh yeah, I see. So also from here you can access your thing. Right? And then move it up and down. Right? So clear the dry grass, clean up the place. And then press E to... nothing. That's going to... oh yeah, like that. Right, so let's just drive around for a bit. This is just... I guess to also get used to the skid steer, moving it. You cannot dig just yet. There are, I think from screenshot I seen that there are moments when you will have to do this. Also, you can see I made a pathway, but in the middle of the pathway there is still grass. If you lower this thing enough, you can also clear it where your bucket has been. So put it up, but not up too much. Now I'm getting a little bit stuck. That's because this thing is a little low. And just... you just want to have it just about, right? You just want to be able to... to remove the grass, but you don't want to dig yourself into the ground. Now also, this game... it doesn't work like, oh, you need to have 100% clean. Which I'm also not going to do. Of course... like I said about the boxes, there will be some grass growing back, but it's way lesser than it was before. It's like 100 pieces of grasses right now, and in the next objective it will be like 10 pieces of grass. So there is a little bit, but not too much. Not going to play too serious. Yeah, of course it would be nice to have a lawnmower attachment for this guy, because as you can see down there we got different attachments which will go through every one of them. And this game, or at least this mission, it was extra to clean things up, so you can get 1000 bucks extra if you clean things up. Now if you're gonna go for that goal, I do recommend to demolish with... with what? I'm trying to think here what the words are. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for, the word. Demolish with respect, or at least in such a way that you can pick up the smaller bits, so you don't want to end up with bits that are too big. So yeah, I'm gonna try and... oh, I think this is for the next stage. You pick up the jackhammer, but I'm just gonna show you, like, it is not completely easy to actually pick stuff up with this guy, because you need to raise the arm, have it a little lower, and then try to get this box in here. It's quite a thing. So yeah, I almost had it, but then again it would be way more realistic if you can just pick up the boxes and just throw it into the container there. Alright, so in this case we're gonna pick up the jackhammer, and it's less difficult than you think. So you see, like, the arrows are going to a circle. If the arrows going to circle gets yellow, it means you can press the button, in this case E, which you can switch things off. And you press spacebar, which it says turn it on or off. So in this case, it's now turned on, right? And there are certain attachments which you can also rotate left and right, which you can just completely turn it around. In this case we can only go up, down, because there is no use in rotating this thing. And then let's start on top here. Let's just demolish bit by bit. Now I do have to say it did take me a little while to get every little bit and piece into smaller pieces. The wooden pieces are, I like to say, a lot more easier. It requires lesser to be broken down. Like this just falls over, which basically means later on I'm going to need to try to get to that piece and break it into another part. So that's why I'm saying, like, you wanna demolish with respect, right? You wanna demolish a little bit smart, so you don't get extra work later on having to move all kinds of bits and pieces left and right. Now, of course, at some point in the game, you have probably access to everything. You can also choose to use, like, the manual jackhammer, or as the jackhammer tool to say. We have been using that in the demo. That was quite fun though, without machinery already. So yeah, as you can see, we now have this piece. This piece really needs to get broken down. Now, of course, you can also try to play it smart, which I'm not sure if I can do it with this stone thing though. But try to cut a hole in it. Yeah, I'm trying to say here, if you want to go for the clean everything up objective, you can try to get bigger pieces out of it and try to instantly, but this is going to cost also a bit of work, trying to instantly get these pieces like like this, right? So you will have to get to do much less later on. This is something that I already figured out. I didn't do that with the stone though. I did do it with a part of a roof. Just put it in here. Very careful. This requires a lot of movements. And can be a difficult thing. So now it's in there. And I haven't tested this just yet, but you know, can you demolish it in here to say? Like one piece falling off. Which is very bad because, well, at least the game will put pylons around the spot where you had your building, and in that spot things need to be clear. So I don't think that the pieces that are outside of the pylon place will be counted as non-cleaned up. But you know, yeah. Oh yeah, there is also an outside wall I noticed right now. But you cannot put your thingy through it. Alright, so this is getting cleaned up, right? Just break it down bit by bit. And also turn it off. I'm not sure if it's going to work perfectly, but you know, there you go. You got a piece of wall broken. You can make a hole in it once again. And then try to, you know, move it to where it needs to be. And all the other pieces, you want to right away cut it down. Yeah, here it says clean up the place. So there is already a bit of a progress bar going. Demolish the wall. We got the whole back almost out of it. Yeah, stuff like that. Ooh, I went just a little too far, but doesn't have to mean that it's completely wasted. Could have gone a little bit more into the middle. If I'm being very careful, I can still get this guy into the container. Ah, snap. Pick up the saw. Alright, but I just want to get these windows out of here too. And these windows, you know, like I've been saying before, it would be very smart. And in this case, it's a little more easy to do this. Oh, I just ruined it. Now what I can try and do, if that will work, is carefully get this corner part out of it. Careful. And then try to slam the part up with the window outside. Okay, so turn it off right now. And then I might have a plan what I can do to get the other one out of it. That's gonna be difficult. I'm not sure if I can actually reach underneath it without destroying the whole show. I mean, it you know, this game is a lot of fun to just mess around. Like messing around with this stuff, it's absolutely fun. And oop, I don't want to touch. Okay. Wow, that is a nice spot there. Can I get this guy into the container like that? No. Careful there, careful. And drop it. I'm I'm almost afraid this will go wrong. So what I can do, I think, is try to move this one piece towards the outside of the container, while the other piece will keep laying about. Like that. I mean, yeah, like I said before, you don't really have to put it in a container as long as the area with the pylons is clean, right? But if you're like me, just love to screw around with this stuff, it can be an absolute fun challenge to get as many pieces in here before completely destroying it. Get it out the same way, to say. So this precision work is fantastic. Now it's gonna be difficult, very difficult. How am I gonna get this thing out of here? It worked better when it was uneven, you know, so you can at least get it out of there. I wonder something. Could I? Can I? I'm going to lower this guy to see if I can get it out with the hand. It sounds crazy though, but you know, maybe I can push it. Ooh, I could just do it like that. Well, that makes things even more easier. Holy moly. Uh-oh. Do I want to do this? Uh-oh, I think I... Why is this a thing? Why couldn't... Oh, no. You can't pick pieces up. Can I not, like... Yeah, like that, but then the other way around. Oh, please, 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 please. I promise. I'll never go behind here ever again. Oh, bloody hell. I'm so lucky. And I cannot pick up the boxes. I just dislike that so much. Well, this is actually good to know. I don't have to be such troublesome. The thing is, I didn't know, you know, you could do this because you cannot pick up. Oh, that make things so much more easier. And in you go. Give it a little shake. Alright, let's see if we can get this last beam out of here. There we go, without completely destroying the whole area. Almost. I think, yeah, like, now it's a bit on a hill, so it should be a lot more... I'm being very careful with this. A lot more easy to do that. Careful. Get up. Ah! Careful, I said, for fuck's sake. Come on! Careful. No, no, no. Careful, I said. Alright, it is the next day in the game, so let's see if we can get this guy out of here. No, that wasn't too bad. Now with the roof though, it's going to be a bit difficult. But maybe we can make up for a nice plan on that. With that being done, let's get the saw out of here. Or out. There we go. So I've been explaining before, the saw is not only like, you know, you can do up and down. And if you hold the other mouse button, you can even rotate it like it describes. This is of course also very nice. Cut these pieces to something more. There we go, turn it off. Yes, nice. We can just get them into the container very well. And I do believe, yeah, if you press slot number 1, you can get the sledgehammer out. Turn it on. I'm not sure if this works though. Well. Yeah, like I said, I have no plan with the roof. The only thing that I might be able to do is cut it into like square pieces and try to get a hole in it. But there are 2 more pieces left before, 1 more piece before the whole show collapses. Very careful. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit more difficult though. But at least we have it at a container. So if I would grab my sledgehammer. Ow, that hurts. Which I think press spacebar. Now the only thing that is missing on this guy is googly eyes, goofy eyes. Complete the job using any tools. Okay, let's see if I can. It's going. Come on, time to chew this guy. Yep, there we go. Complete bonus task or interact with the laptop to finish the job. Well, in this case, I am going to finish the job. So, you know, it's fine. It's fine what it is. So let's just complete this objective right down here. So I've done everything that was needed except for the bonus. So there we go. Just like before. 100%. Only 1. Maybe it's because of the time duration. I'm not sure if there is any time duration, but yeah. We need to build our, stuff down here, which is very nice. But we are going to do this in the next episode. Or at least I can take a little look at it. Yeah, the grass has grown back, just as I was saying. Okay, we got 2 different flags. I see some flags down here. Those are a lot of flags. I see some concrete.